It has been well over a year since Blackpink has debuted their last album, and over 5 months since their last single was released. So, where are they exactly? Well, let's talk about it. Blackpink is YG's current mega pop girl group that took the world by storm on my birthday of all days, August 8th in 2016. I actually didn't know that until I did the research for this video, so that's pretty cool. Or at least I thought it was, of course. So I was having, a really good time back then. I was living my best life. And then Blackpink came onto the scene as YG's second most popular girl group, which is why I consider them like the 21 2.0. These girls, like, they basically didn't have any opportunities or didn't even know what it was like to be a super mega pop girl group had it not been for 21. I mean, 21 basically paved the road that Blackpink now struts on. So, Blackpink consists of four members, just like 21. Their names are Jennie, Jisoo, Rose, and Lisa. The girls have gone on to release two studio albums, four EPs, and 11 singles thus far. As mentioned earlier, their last known project as a group was in August of 2021. So, what have they been up to? Well, all K pop reports that Jennie has created her own YouTube channel called Jennie Ruby Jane Official, which boasts a modest 7.63 million subscribers as of the making of this video. And that's really good for her. Most of her videos even average around 6 million views. So, I'm very impressed. But then again, I would expect nothing less from one of the Blackpink ladies. Now, Jennie was also the first of the ladies to release her single album, which was called Solo. I didn't really care for that single album at all. I'm just going to let you know that right now. And I should have included the statistics about it, but that just goes to show how much I really didn't care about it. So I apologize about that. However, Rose and Lisa have released their own single albums in 2021, and those have done pretty well. According to Wiki, Rose's single album, which was released March 12th, 2021, is named R, and that won her 2 world records, 18 nominations, and 7 awards so far. The album sold 448,089 copies in its first week. She also collaborated with the wellness app called Calm for her own bedtime story, which is called Grounded with Rose. If you've listened to her story, let me know what you think of it. I have not downloaded the app. I think I did like probably a while back, and then I uninstalled it, so I wasn't too invested to download it again just to hear her story. But if it is a good story, let me know what it's like. I'm always interested in hearing what you guys have to say about stuff. But back to Rose, she also attended the Met Gala with CL, which is pretty huge. I believe she was one of the first K-pop stars to ever do so. Did you like her single album? Like, what did you think of it? I really loved the video for On the Ground, but I wasn't crazy about the songs on the album, I will tell you that. But as for Lisa, now her single album, La Lisa, was released on September 10th of 2021, and that sold 736,000 copies. My apologies. It sold over 736,000 copies during its first week of release. As a result, Lisa gained 2 world records as well, 12 nominations, and 8 awards. She also released a single with DJ Snake, Ozuna, and Megan Thee Stallion called SG on October 22nd, 2021. Now, Lisa also wrote her own lyrics for this song. I did listen to this song. It's not my cup of tea, but let me know your thoughts on it and if you've heard it. I really loved Lisa's album. I'm in love with Money and La Lisa. I mean, after a couple of listens, it got stuck in my head, but it's not something that I downloaded. But Money, now that is my song. She completely crushed it. I'm so proud of my girl, and I can't wait for more Lisa songs. Please keep them coming. Now, apparently, Jisoo has been acting as the lead in a drama called Snowdrop. Since Jisoo is so committed to her role on the drama, YG has confirmed that she will be the last of the ladies to release a solo album. Now, I'm glad that they respected her wishes and let the public know that she will indeed be getting a solo. It's just gonna be at the time that is right for her. As for the drama, have you all seen it yet? I would imagine so. I mean, putting one of the Blackpink girls in the drama has got to be like phenomenal. I can only imagine how many views that drama is pulling in. So good for her. Like I said, if you've seen it, let me know your thoughts on it. I didn't even know that Jisoo was an actress as well. So perhaps I'll check it out myself sometime. I'm just not really big on dramas these days. I think it's because my attention span has shortened so much over the past couple of years. Maybe these social media apps are not doing it any better either, because you can see like one video explaining like such a broad topic in like 7 seconds. So I'm just used to having my information given to me in bite sized increments. But when I was a teenager, I used to binge watch shows like all types of K dramas, like all the time. They were always so good, so gripping, had me at the edge of my seat. There was always a plot twist or a sudden turn or a monkey wrench being thrown at the end of every single episode. It hook you in and make you want to just watch the next episode. Like you would just be stuck in one spot, just glued to the screen trying to figure out what's going on, because the writers of these shows would be so good. So, maybe I'll check out Jisoo's drama and maybe she will help me get back into them. Who knows? Anyways, I wanted to create this video because All K-Pop posted an article about this topic and showed us some rather sarcastic comments from netizens about Blackpink's lack of activity as a whole. I don't know what's up with these YG group stands, but they're giving very pouty, very spoiled, very pretentious. I'm really sick of it. This is what one of the netizens had to say in regards to Blackpink. I mean, did they enlist in the army? LOL. Their last comeback was before aespa's debut. If we are to expect them to make a comeback in March this year, that's around a year and 6 months. That's the same as a male idol enlists in the army. I would be able to wait if they were male idols. Shouldn't they release at least one album a year? It's not like they're doing world tours because of COVID. When will Blackpink members be discharged from the mandatory military duties? LOL. YG hasn't changed. I mean, I get that Blackpink has become a brand itself and has brand value, but they're supposed to be artists when they should have them make comeback as a group. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to like read it as I feel like this person is typing it, and their grammar sucks. I know I don't have the best like reading ability in the world, but I will stumble over words if you're not making coherent sense. But anyways, back to the rant. If they had solo activities last year, they should have their comeback as a group at least at the end of the year. And I feel like they're more Instagram celebrities now since they don't make a comebacks too often. Woo, child. IG celebrities? Military? It's the sarcasm for me. I can't. Like, are you a fan or a stan at this point? Because I feel that if you all were true blinks or whatever y'all call each other, whatever the fandom name is, no disrespect, but I'm not keen on that stuff, then you'd actually follow the lives of these girls and see what they're actually doing and see that they're doing what they want to be doing. I mean, Jennie seems happier than I've ever seen her before. Remember back in the day when people were jumping on her case because they called her performances lazy and stuff like that? She's been through a lot, even going through a breakup and stuff. I just recently saw a video of her. It was like a little short on YouTube I think she's in America or something right now, or at the time of the video. And she's just having a great time. I'm just so happy for her, seeing them smile and not have the pressure that's put on them. I know when they're like in America, they seem to be a lot looser and have a lot more fun than when they're in Korea, where they have to be a lot more uptight and, you know, just a lot more, I guess, aware of what they're doing and how they're presenting themselves because, the cultural differences. As for Rose, I just saw her and Lisa post on IG a couple of days ago. They just went on a little BFF date. It was so cute. Jisoo, she was just featured on Jennie's YouTube channel. They made a cute little dish. I think it was called mandu or something like that. And then also, she's a dedicated actress. Hello. The girls deserve a break. I swear, this situation reminds me of that time not too long ago, just recently, when fans sent like this rage truck to YG demanding Big Bang make a comeback. Like, where do you people get off? Like, who do you think you are? You can't just force idols to do what you want them to do. It doesn't work that way. Imagine somebody comes up to your job and they say, hey, you need to do this. You need to make this content. I don't like what you're doing on your off time. I want you to get back over here and do this. Like, you would feel like, wait, hold on. Who are you and why are you so entitled to what I do with my life? Like, I get that these idols forfeit a bit of their privacy when they become well-known celebrities. I understand that, but you guys need to understand as well that they are humans and they are their own persons and they do deserve a break again. I mean, like, you just cannot force them to do what you want them to do. There's a thin line between supporting an artist and being a full-blown stalker. Just relax, okay? Breathe. The girls are still young. They have their whole lives ahead of them. I can see if like each of them dropped off the radar and you haven't heard of them in like over a year. But they're still serving. They're still serving face. They're still serving their own versions of content. It's just in their own ways. And if you can't appreciate even knowing that, like, at the least they're trying to give you something, you can at least respect the fact that their label isn't even pushing them to do the things that they don't want to do, just like with Big Bang, and neither should you. Nobody should force anyone to do anything. We did not come here to serve each other. We came here to serve a higher purpose. And please always remember that. Not to get all preachy on y'all, but y'all need to back up off my girls a little bit, okay? Just back up. Now, I went to all K-pop's comment section to see how you guys felt about the article, and this is what some of you had to say. When a male idol enlists, fans wait patiently without having midlife crisis because they knew that their artists have absolutely no control over government and it's their duty. But with Blackpink, they always do the bare minimum and get too much in return. Don't get me wrong though, I love Blackpink, but it feels like they are four popular celebrities, a dancer, a model, a singer, and an actress that do a collab once a year or if lucky twice with barely any group promotions and contents. At the moment, most of the groups that debuted at 2019 have more songs than Blackpink ever did, which is quite funny and sad at the same time. But maybe they're more happy this way. I don't know, but I don't think it's just YG's bad marketing strategy, but also Blackpink's own decision. They're almost 7-year-old group. At this point, they must have some power over their own activities. Interesting. Somebody else says, LOL, Blackpink doesn't actually release music. Their job is to pose for pictures with Western celebrities at fancy parties and create other content for their social media accounts. Oh, they just sing something once in a while to keep up the illusion that they're a K-pop group. Ooh, this is, ooh, y'all are cutthroat down here. Let me see. Okay, here's a big one. This person says, I don't know why you're comparing male enlistment to Blackpink's constant hiatus. They are not the same in any way. Anyone who stands a boy group is aware that the members will have to enlist at some point. It's mandatory and nothing can change that, and it's not the members' fault. Blackpink's constant hiatus and long periods between comebacks are not mandatory and are completely avoidable if their company had any brains. Unfortunately, that's how it is for all YG artists. Look at Treasure. They've been on hiatus for a year now. iKON's last comeback was March 3rd of 2021, and while they are both boy groups, neither are serving military time. Look at Acmu, who gets comebacks every couple of years, usually a 2-year hiatus. Saying it's Blackpink's decision, like, no, this is how YG markets all of his artists, new and old. I don't think Blink should complain because Blackpink has been promoted this way since the beginning, and this is clearly how YG does things, so they knew what they were signing up for when they decided to stand. At least they should be grateful that 2021 had 2 more solo debuts from the girls because typically the girls wouldn't release any music during the silence periods. Okay, that person, out of all of the comments that I just read, I guess I'm most aligned with this one, even though I feel like the first comment was kind of correct too when they were saying that maybe it's the girls' decision to not promote as much. I think it's a little bit of both. I think YG kind of lets their artists do what they want, and then YG is also probably not in a rush to put out new content because they're YG. They're one of the big 3. I mean, what do you expect? They can put out something every 5 years, and people are gonna snort that stuff up like you know the word, the C word. So it's just, it is what it is. I don't agree that the girls are just that they're just Instagram celebrities. Like, that's kind of harsh. I feel like what they're doing on their own time, on their downtime, is very legitimate. They were presented with this amazing opportunity. Okay, being being able to like debut under one of the big 3 companies means that you're gonna have a lot more opportunities than any other artist probably would under any other label. Okay, you're gonna get this huge magnifying glass under you, and the whole world is basically gonna know you in this era, thanks to K-pop being pushed like further into the Western mainstream media and everywhere else in the world. So these girls can actually do what they want. If they want to take a break from singing and do other stuff, then that's okay. Jisoo is acting. She probably has a newfound relationship with her actress friends, and she's like, I want to kind of focus on this, and that's what she's doing. She's even putting back her solo music comeback just to focus on acting. How can you be mad at that? Jennie is making a YouTube. She gets to bring you guys along onto her personal life. Why wouldn't you want to know her in a deeper, more intimate setting? Lisa, she's a phenomenal dancer. I think she's the best dancer out of all of the girls. And she's been, mentoring other groups and releasing her own music still. She's the only one who hasn't let up on the music scene. So go check out her music and stream it. Support her. Okay? And, Rosé, she's being cute and doing her own thing. Like, she's going to the Met Gala. Who cares if she's posing with these big celebrities over here? Let them live their best lives. I don't understand why you guys are complaining. You're so ungrateful. And I'm not saying this to everybody. I'm just saying this to the people who are literally complaining. Like I said, imagine somebody comes to your job and is forcing you to do things that you probably don't want to do. You have your own agenda and your own plan set out for you, your own goals. You don't live for anybody else, so you can't force these idols to live for you and perform for you like they're puppets. That's not okay. This isn't prison. You're not a warden. Relax. Okay? That's literally my only message that I have to say. I guess I made this video. I was gonna make a different video entirely. I was gonna make something else, but then I saw this article and I read that one comment, and I'm like, hold up, I have to come in, not to be like a Captain Save idol or whatever, but I just needed to just put that out there. I had to come and make this video on defense of Blackpink, which is really funny because I'm actually not even a fan of them like that. Like, I didn't even know what you guys call yourselves, and I just so happened to get it right. Blinks. I'm definitely not a Blink, probably the furthest from one. But one thing I do is I do keep up with a lot of K-pop artists and a lot of their music. I will listen to anybody's music. I don't have to subscribe to you all the time to enjoy your music. You may have that one great song that I love to listen to, and I'm just going to play that song over and over and over for years and years and years. And that's how it is with Blackpink. I still listen to Boom Baya to this day. I've always followed them since they debuted. I'm not like, I don't know every single thing about them. But what I will not have is people coming after them like they owe you something. They don't owe you anything at all. So it's just a little reminder. And like, I don't know. I just wanted to say that. Like, I'm not a big fan of them. Like I said, I just have a few hand selected songs that I like, and I'm very crazy about Lisa. Other than that, let me know your thoughts on this seemingly impromptu hiatus of Blackpink's. Do you support it? Are you against it? Do you not really care? I'm interested to know. Until the next video, you guys, I will see you all around, I guess. Salam.